What is going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking the link. This is your boy Crisis 20. So today, guys, we're going to be learning about the Warlock. All right, so basically these are going to be my opinionated things that I've seen that is going on in Destiny 2 in the beta that I think that should be addressed. How to understand the Warlock, the power system, and the gear that they wear, and how to change it up a bit to suit your playing style. All right, so this is what you guys will be learning today. All right, so let's take a look at the Warlock. All right. So let's take a look at the Dawnblade. First and foremost, graphically, I think this looks so cool. I really like the artwork of how they put the Warlock Dawnblade together. This honestly looks pretty cool. I'm really impressed. So these are your grenades. You have the fusion grenade, your firebolt grenade, and you have the solar grenade. All right, so if you play Destiny 1, these shouldn't look any different. All right, so this grenade, the fusion grenade, attaches to its target and blows it up. This one here releases a grenade. Basically, if there's 3 enemies in the circle, it'll hit all 3 of the enemies. So it's like a multiple type of bomb, like a multi-bomb pretty much. And this one here is the solar grenade, which once you put down the grenade, it flares out. All right, so it's a DOT type of grenade, damage over time. To activate your Daybreak, your super ability, it's the L1 and R1, all right? Or on the Xbox, it's gonna be left trigger, right trigger. So while playing the Dawnblade class, I discovered something. You can dash while doing the super and stay in the air while doing it. So I can only imagine in PvP, you could just stay afloat up in the sky and just launch your Daybreak at people all day until the super is finished. Here's what I'm talking about. So to stay afloat like that and don't gradually go down while you're doing your Daybreak, what you want to do is pop super. Then once you pop your Daybreak, you want to then do the right trigger to do the fire blade going down to the floor. Once you do that once, hit circle circle or BB to do the Icarus dash. All right, once you do the Icarus dash, do another Dawnblade to the floor, you know, the little fire attack, then Icarus dash again and repeat the process. So blade, Icarus dash, blade, Icarus dash, or right trigger, Icarus dash, right trigger, Icarus dash. That's the flow you want to do. So that's how you're going to stay in the air at least until the Dawnblade is finished. The healing rift. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I love the healing rift. I think it's very important to have this. Once you hold down the O button or the B button on Xbox, it forms a ring around you and it continuously heals you while you're in the aura. So it's like a buff almost, pretty much. So I think that is so cool. I personally love healing. I'm a healer. I'm more naturally drawn to this class. Warlock is my favorite class. I was a healer back when I was playing World of Warcraft and I was playing a priest. I was playing around the Lynch King, whatever his name is, whatever. I was playing around those times and I really enjoyed the priest. So healing is my thing. I like to play supportive classes that mean something. So that's just me. That's a personal trait that I carry along with my games. Empowering Rift is the same exact thing, but only it increases your weapon damage. So that is that. So now we're going on to the glides. These are different type of glides. You have your strafe glide. You first jump and then you hit X to activate it, and then you start your airborne drift, and pretty much you can kind of control it. This one here, you jump, you activate the glide. When you move a certain direction, it moves like in a burst of speed. And balance glide, pretty much a mixture of strafe and burst. So you'll activate your glide and then you can control where you go, and you'll have some speed while gliding. Pretty much a mixture of both, as it says, balance glide. Now honestly, after all of the glides, there really isn't a big difference. I didn't notice a major difference in all of the glides. They all felt the same. Nothing significant kind of stood out to me. So I really don't know about the whole glide thing, so that's questionable. But if you guys have any comments or notice a difference, let me know. So now they have a little tree over here. They have a tree over here, and as you can see, you need an upgrade point to use these. Fated for the Flame. Alright, I love this one here. I think this might be your first go-to when you actually start playing Destiny. I think this should be the first one to be unlocked. This particular move here, while you're in the air doing your daybreak, when you're letting out those fire projectiles with your sword, they heat seek, and they travel to the opponent, and then upon impact it lets a streak of deadly flames, they call it. So I think that's gonna actually look pretty cool. This here probably might be the second one. Actually no, probably might be my third one. Igniting Touch. You do a melee and it explodes when you kill him. If he's at his last bit of health, I think he'll explode. This is my second one here. You hold the O button or B button and you quickly descend to the floor, and you automatically restore your health. And while daybreak is active, when you touch the floor, it'll cause an explosive damage. I think this is gonna look so cool. I just want to see when you land, just a burst of flame come out, just take out the whole area, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be cool. This is gonna be my second one to upgrade, and then again this might be my third. This one here, killing an enemy with daybreak extends the duration. So maybe, okay, yeah, so that'll be my third, and this would be my fourth. I'm not really too worried about the melee. I don't do a lot of meleeing, but this would be my number one, Fated for the Flame. This would be number two, Phoenix Dive. 3, Everlasting Fire, and then 4 would be Igniting Touch. So that is the tree. Oh, I didn't go over this one here. So you have Winged Sun, Heat Rises, Icarus Dash, Swift Stride. Alright, so engage your enemies mid-flight, fire weapons, throw grenades while gliding. That's a good one. Airborne kills recharge your grenade and melee energy. I didn't know that. Casting Daybreak instantly refills all your ability energy. Okay. And then that's to dash. Swift Strike. Strike an enemy with a melee ability to burn your target and temporarily increase your movement and reload speed. And almost before I forget, for PvP, I have Balance Glide, Healing Rift. I fluctuate between Firebolt Grenade and Fusion Grenade. I kind of lean towards Fusion Grenade because it's an automatic kill. 9 times out of 10, you'll be close with your opponent trying to kill him. So I usually throw a grenade for that instant kill. So even if I die, it will track and then kill the other opponent as well. So it's kind of a win-win if you get your accuracy right with the grenade. Firebolt is when you throw that grenade and then it hits multiple enemies, get people down, you know, kill people quicker with it. And then I use the Healing Rift because if I'm at a control point and I'm trying to take it over, I'll stay there to make sure nobody kills me right away while I'm taking over a point. Or if I'm trying to take over a point, I would like be in like a corner, and then I would pop the rift, and then I would try to shoot and try to kill enemies that are trying to take over a point, a control point, or already have access to the control point. So yeah, it depends. Playing style is different, but I really like the healing rift for it. So that's my little setup for the subclass for PvP. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but if you hit the left trigger on the Xbox or L2 on the PlayStation controller, it'll bring up this little quick menu here, tell you your power level and the type of elemental damage on the gun. And again, it always will have, if you hit the right trigger, you can always compare each gun to the gun that you have equipped. Oh yeah, and then PvP, since power doesn't matter, everybody's the same, so that's cool. I personally, for PvP, like to use a pulse rifle. Oh guys, if you have the chance to use Black Scorpion, oh man, I really like this gun. Like, the accuracy on this is on point, and I just really do damage with this. I really like this. So if you guys ever get a chance to use it, Black Scorpion 4SR, let me know. I really like this one. And as far as power weapons are concerned, I really like the fusion rifle. Fusion rifle, crazy, love it. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just precise. I can't even explain it, but I really like using the fusion rifle. But yeah, those are the stuff I would use for PvP. So if you have any other suggestions of what you do, tactics, things like that, just put a comment below and let me know. But that's what I just used for now for PvPing in Destiny 2. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you look at the Eagle Talon, at the very bottom, you're going to see mobile Warlock armor. Alright, it tells you the best attribute of this specific armor. And if you go down, this is also mobile. If you go here, see, heavy Warlock armor. It tells you what the specific piece of armor is good for. You can change it to the best of your liking. You go to details, and then you can change it. Now, if you look at your bottom right hand corner, you'll see if I was to change it to mobility, it would balance everything out. If I change it to health recovery, it will push it down to recovery and give me more of a boost there. So that's pretty much the gist of things, and you could adjust each and every armor the way you want to. So that way you can get your resistance the way you want to, your mobility where you want to, and your recovery where you want to. Now, everything that you do with your armor, when you change up the mobility, resistance, and recovery, it tallies and it displays underneath your power. So the more you have on resilience, mobility, and recovery, the more that attribute will affect the character. So resilience increases the amount of damage you can take before dying, aka tank. Mobility increases your movement speed and maximum jump height. So this might be good for raids or something like that. It might require a certain height just to get over the hump. And recovery increases the speed at which you regain lost health. So I believe this is truly important for maybe any class really, but for the Warlock, I believe mobility and recovery are key. This is just my personal opinion, but Warlock shouldn't be tanks. So if you want to make a tank Warlock, pretty much you want to build your resistance as high as possible. But for me, I want my Warlock to be more mobile and have quick health recovery. So that's what I feel Warlock should have. So me personally, I'm going to try to max out as much mobility and as much recovery as I can. So that's me personally with Warlocks and how I go about things that way. So I think that about wraps it up for the Dawnblade class, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this, and if you do, please subscribe, like, because I will be doing more. As long as the beta is available, I can kind of break stuff down and get you guys going on what you think. But these are just my personal opinions, and if you guys got something to say, just leave in the comments and maybe we can have a conversation together. All right, till next time, I'll catch you guys at another Destiny 2 beta tutorial. Peace.